So I wanted to share a little bit more detail about the process and what's going on. So I went for my baseline, and that was on Monday. This was, sorry, not the baseline, this was the update from the baseline. And to my surprise, I actually achieved 7 millimeters, which was amazing. Normally it takes a lot longer than that. And I had thought I was going to have to go back at the end of this week, but nope, everything is in order. So, because we're doing a natural cycle, that means that I'm not taking any hormone supplementation. I'm just letting my body do what it would do to get pregnant. So, only thing I've been doing is taking prednisone to reduce inflammation, taking Claritin apparently to reduce inflammation as well. Taking the low dose naltrexone at night, which we do every cycle. Taking a small baby aspirin in the morning, as well. Prenatal vitamin. And then, so yesterday went, my estradiol alone was at 500 something. I believe there was a couple follicles that they saw as well, and the uterus lining looked good. So with that being said, I did a trigger last night. That was my first trigger I've ever done. So imagine this is my fourth attempt now to make a sibling for my daughter. My daughter took 7 attempts. So this is, officially the 11th time of doing this, but I never had done a trigger before. And so I was watching a video, and I had taken the HCG because every cycle I've always given myself booster shots. I mix the HCG in equal, put both vials together, put the the water into the powder and mix it. And well, apparently when you're doing a trigger shot, you don't need to mix it all. You just do 1 cc, because that would be easy to just mix it all and have a concentrated amount and give yourself a jab. But unfortunately, I am overtired and exhausted, and I guess I didn't read it right. And in the middle of it, I thought something looks wrong. So I called the nurse, and she said, no, you're only supposed to mix 1. And I said, uh-oh, what do I do now? And she said, well, you're just going to have to inject yourself as many times as you can to get all the solution out. I mean, it's still the right amount. It's not like it's diluted or anything. It just needed to be injected completely. So that took me 4 shots instead of 1 in my belly to get all of the 10,000 units of HCG into me, but did it, and did it on the day. And so what I'm understanding is, because my estradiol level is where it needs to be, that giving it the HCG, thinking that I'm pregnant, is going to keep it at that elevated level. Now, for anybody who's seen my other videos, you know that I always do the home pregnancy test. So the question is, how is that going to work? So now I'm going to have to do what I've watched so many of the others on YouTube in the Trying to Conceive community do, and that is I'm going to have to test out the trigger and see what happens. So I'm thinking probably day 6 or 7 after the well, okay, I'm saying day 6 or 7. I'm sure I'm going to do it earlier than that, because I'm just going to look and see what the line looks like. So, maybe day 3 or 4, I will do the test, to be honest, and then I'll see what the line looks like. And then the idea would be that it would progressively get fainter as the HCG starts to leave my system from the trigger, but then it should start to go back up again when my body makes the HCG itself. So I'm not sure what day they're going to have me test. I don't really know a lot of other details at this point. All I know is that I'm going to be headed in on Monday. Today's Tuesday, so it's exactly 1 week from the test that had my my uterus at a 7. So I'm going to go in on Monday and do acupuncture first, take a Valium to have the uterine lining be relaxed, then do the transfer. Hopefully this time it will go well and quickly. I'm hoping that that the doctor who I really, really want, the one who helped me to get pregnant with my daughter, will be there. He might be. That would be great. And then acupuncture afterwards, and then, come home and see. I don't know what else they may want me to take. I do know that I will be taking, tomorrow actually. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be starting the progesterone internal insert twice a day. So that will be a thing that I will continue on, the progesterone that I will be supplementing with, and I'm assuming that will be continuing on after the transfer as well. So it's a very low medicated transfer, which I guess is why they call it like a natural one. I have one embryo left at this point. It is a 6-day embryo. There was some demarcation they gave to it, but I don't know what it is. And to be honest, every laboratory has something different. So, what difference does it make? I don't know, because people can have one that's graded very, very highly and it not take, and then one that's graded poorly and it works well. So I don't know. I'm not really concerned about that. Most important thing is that the uterine lining is prepared, everything's ready, and we're good to go. So I will be doing what I always do. Again, this is just what I do, and I'm not making this as a suggestion to anyone. You should definitely speak with your own doctor or fertility expert about what it is that you're going to do. I will be doing my core of pineapple, even though everyone says that's just a wives' tale, but when you do something and it works, you stick with it. My nettle and red raspberry tea. I did want to mention that before, when I went to go get tested for the uterine lining, I did do 2 days, every couple days of castor oil pack. You put the castor oil on the uterus, and you put the heating pad on it for about 30 minutes. And I did that every other day before this. So I don't know if that helped to really, speed up the process and get my uterine lining thick enough. But once you start this, then you don't do that anymore. So just the teas, going to be doing yoga, going to be doing a lot of guided meditation. There's one actually that I did put out here last time after the last transfer that is available here on my channel. If anybody wants to listen, I hope you'll find it helpful. I don't know if I can listen to my own voice, but anyway, so that's pretty much all I have to share. I hope that this video might be helpful, especially if you might have mixed too much of your HCG and freaking out. Don't freak out, everything's okay. If you are curious about a natural cycle and what that looks like, then this might be helpful, and hopefully there'll be some good updates I'll have to share with everybody with, positive results, I hope. So like I said, this is attempt number 4 at making a sibling for my daughter, and really, really hoping that it will work. So thank you everyone for watching. Please do like and subscribe. I'm going to make videos as often as I can to update, with everything that's happening from the fertility side. I also have a playlist of videos that I do as a metaphysical practitioner. There's a playlist on weight management, there is a playlist on narcissism, and there's one just general metaphysical counseling. So if anybody is going through this process, it is challenging. It is not for the faint of heart. It is something that is obviously rewarding when you don't give up and you get good results, but it's very painful and full of loss, and like a really wicked roller coaster. And if you're in need of any support, have any challenges, want to talk to somebody who's been through it, and is a PhD doctorate in counseling and can assist you through the process, please feel free to reach out. You can write me here. You can find me at any of these websites below. And I hope that all of you will be very successful in your fertility journey. I am sending out much prayer and love and hope and sticky baby dust, and wishing everybody all the best, all the success, and all the happiness that comes with having your child. Take care, be well, and namaste.